Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's Mr.BuyTheDip back here with another video. I want to make this short, simple, and sweet, okay? There's two stocks I'm going to watch out for this week. And if you're on Cash App, same plan. If you're on Robinhood, same plan. Y'all know how I go, okay? First of all, Lyft, okay? This is a stock we need to watch for and keep this on your radar this week, okay? Lyft, as you guys can see, it's already at 18.9 in after hours or overnight as of right now. Okay, this is very, very exciting, you guys, because I have a option on this that I was up $25. Okay, I want y'all to see where we ended off last week. Okay, 18.61, and I kept saying we need to go retest 19. And this week is the best week to do it. Okay, same with Nvidia. If you guys are Nvidia holders, we could be retesting 180 again, which is a very, very nice thing. Okay, everybody on Cash App, my beginners on Cash App, I haven't forgot about you. Okay, same thing applies. Lyft is a buy, Nvidia is a buy. Are they buys right now this week? No, they're not. Okay, because all you can do, if all you're doing is buying and holding, don't buy right now. The market's too crazy. People are too crazy about Fed rate cuts. You know, they're going to throw in a lot of contracts. They're going to basically borderline be gambling this week. I'm not buying anything this week. My buying is done. I want you guys to realize what I'm saying right now. My buying is done. I'm not buying anything. All I'm doing, I'm holding my call option on Lyft. Okay, and I'm gonna end this on profit this week. If I can close out this $25 to be at least $60 to $80 this week and sell this option and make money this week, that is all I want to do. Okay, let's hit these notes real quick and make sure you guys are being sharp in these type of markets. Okay, the current focus is watching a move toward $19 a share for Lyft. I'm gonna be very, very honest. 19.2. If we can go above that tomorrow, that is a good thing. Okay, and I'm going to hold because we actually have rate announcements on the 17th. Okay, 16th or 17th, one of those days. Okay, but either way, if we can have a crazy opening tomorrow on Lyft, I'm gonna hold for Tuesday. And then here's what I want to see with Lyft. If this can go retest 19.26 and break through there, we are going to be in a very, very nice spot. I want y'all to see September 11th, 19.10, okay? The highest we went on September 10th was 19.26. These levels are not random levels I'm calling out, you guys. Lyft can go above this level this week. In overnight, if we're doing 18.8 overnight, we might open at 19 tomorrow. We might open at 18.9 and get bought up to 19.20. That is where you hold. Okay, and I'm not tripping about this because I got an expiration of next year. But if I see a attractive profit percentage, I'm going to snag that this week. And this is the week to do it. Simply because there is so much momentum. It's momentum over momentum in the market when it comes to stuff like this. So no matter how we open tomorrow, okay, I'm going to look to hold, but I'm really going to be very, very, very careful with my levels. You need to be on your charts this week. If you're not, you're gonna get fried. If you got option contracts and you're not on your charts this week, or you don't know these certain levels, are you gonna get cooked in the market this week? Okay, because you gotta realize that some of these levels are gonna get breaking and people are not gonna know, and if they don't take profits, there goes your trade. Okay, so a breakout above near-term resistance could open the door to that 19 target. Okay, near-door resistance could be anything for Lyft around I would say, so y'all see the gap up from 18.6 to 18.8 in the pre-market, whatever. But 18.7, we have to open above 18.7. If we do that, we already broke that resistance level for September 12th. Which is perfect, right? So if we do that, then we have 19.10 as our next level, okay? So look at what I'm trying to show you guys. Look at the mountain peaks. I like to call these mountain peaks, okay? 18.7 gets broken, we're looking at 19.10. 19.10 gets broken, we are looking for one final breakthrough, 19.26. If I see two rejections, guys, make sure you're understanding what I'm saying. If I see two rejections, that means we're going to form a double top. Okay, you guys know a double bottom, right? I talk all the time about entering at a double bottom. If I see two rejections, I'm going to exit this trade and on profit. As simple as that. This is next level stuff. We're playing chess, not checkers. We know our trend patterns, okay? We know when to take profit, and then I'm going to look to re-enter again. I'm going to enter again for probably a $19 call, $20 out of the money call if we go from 19.2 down to about, let's say, down to about 17, which I doubt will happen. But if not, I'm just going to take my profit and wait for a nice long pullback. Okay, NVIDIA. Let's talk a little bit about NVIDIA. Okay, yet again, we have NVIDIA is going to target 180 a share. Okay, Fed rate, this announcement is from the Fed is so important, and because the job unemployment rate is concerning. As y'all know, the market hates uncertainty. If the market is settled on one thing, it's going to stay settled on one thing. You guys have to realize that the big drop that came in April, as y'all can see, this was because of uncertainty. Trump, right, when he announced tariffs, people were uncertain what that was going to be for the market. When he put that on hold, okay, boom goes the market. You see Ethereum recovered, NVIDIA recovered, AMD recovered. Okay, I want y'all to see something. AMD, ticker symbol AMD, okay? In April, this was about $80 a share. I remember looking at this at $85 a share, okay? At the lowest, it was $83 a share. When Trump said, okay, we're going to pause tariffs, eventually, guess what the market did? Oh, okay, Trump is actually friendly for the market. Okay, well, let's settle to Trump being market friendly. Boom, there we go, okay? And we just take off. As y'all know, I was up almost 42% at one point on AMD, okay? And that is what I'm talking about. That is uncertainty that the market doesn't like. Because if we go somewhere where the market doesn't like and is unsure of, we're going to go all the way down to some crazy levels down here. But if the market knows, okay, this is good for us, people are going to keep buying. So what happens in that meeting just depends. So if you want to take profit tomorrow, it's the time to do it. But have your levels written down. So if you want to sell Lyft at $19 a share and you have an options contract, and I bought this option contract in front of you guys. I put this on TikTok. I put this on YouTube. I told you guys about the setup. I told you guys how I'm going to either hold for a long time if we drop all the way down, or I'm going to just take profits anytime soon. You cannot tell somebody when to take profits in this game, okay? That's one thing I will say. Yeah, it's cool to have your percentage, but if you want to sell up 4% in the matter of 6 days and you're like, well, I want to take my profit, you cannot argue that. Money is money. If money's being handed to you by the markets, you can take it at any time, okay? So keep that in mind. NVIDIA, I mean, I see 180 it going to that level because we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If not tomorrow, by Wednesday for sure we can go retest 179 and 180, and that is where we get excited because as y'all can see, NVIDIA is not a stock that likes to hold back at those levels. For example, we broke 177. Boom, we go to 181 right away back in August. So all it takes is for these levels to be broken and the stock is going to fly. Okay, what I mean by that, okay, as y'all can see, mountain peak right here, 174 gets broken right here a little bit, boom. The people that buy this stock really know when to step in. If you look at buyers, the whole stock market is a fight between buyers and sellers. If there are more buyers than sellers, buyers are going to win that battle and pump the stock up. If there are more sellers, I want you to see what that look like. If there are more sellers, the stock is going to get pushed down. We need NVIDIA to win the battle of buyers this week. I need Lyft to win the battle of buyers this week. Because if we can do that, I can end this week off with somewhere from $60 to $90. Okay, and as y'all know, I hopped on Robinhood very recently, and I've already made $68. I literally got on here not even a month ago. And all I have did, guys, I have just looked at percentage. Percentage is key, okay? My first trade ever, Palantir, 3%. Then we go to open door. I don't want to talk about open door, okay? I didn't like the price action. I got out. If you see something you do not like, please get out. I did not like open door, too volatile. My levels were being breaking, and I didn't like it. Got out. Coinbase, it was all right. It was a rough trade. I ended up making it back 2.3%, and I'm out. Robinhood, I loved this price action. I loved it. It was rough days. I went down to 94 at $104 average cost, but I saw the lookout. and I ended up with 6.8% back on my money. Again, RR. Again, this stock was one of the best shorter cap stocks that I traded. Now, if I can go with the same approach this week and get to Nvidia and then get Lyft out of there, okay, I'm going to hold Nvidia, but I'm going to take Lyft out of here and make at least $60 to $80 this week. That is the goal, you guys. And then when I do it, I'm going to make a video, tell you guys why I sold, okay, simply because my contract is up, right? Take profit if you have to, and I'm going to have to because I see where the market can go in the long run with Lyft, but there's going to be a huge pullback before we go to 24, before we go to 25. And by the time we do that, guess what? I'm already going to make over $100 because I'm going to have my same levels pointed out again. Let me know if this makes sense. You have to set your levels and let them go. Keep repeating the same process over and over and over. If they give you resistance and support, take it every single time. What I mean by that is, Palantir is a huge example. Look at this chart within 4 months. Okay, we see 149, right? All the way back up, we go to 186. You see 149 again somewhere around here, 150 lows, right? Where did we go up? All the way back up to 160. I want you guys to see where I bought this stock. August 25, I bought this at 150.47. 150.47 August is where I bought this stock. And I day traded it that day. But if we go to August, right, this is where I bought that stock around here. This day, when I saw a low, I just scooped it up. If I would have held that, I would have been up over 8% of my money. Okay, which is, again, I just wanted to get a quick profit. I did that and got out. You could play these levels longer to make more money, but that means it's more risk. You got to pay more attention to the stock. Okay, which Palantir, if I see 150, 149 again, guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to press the buy button, and this time it's not going to be like 450. I might throw more money in there, and I'm going to take it up to 170. That may be a long ride, right? A month, 2 months. But if we go lower, I'm just going to buy more. Or you can buy contracts at 149 for 152, expiring 6 months out, okay? Thank you guys for watching so much. I want you to know this week is going to be huge for a lot of people. You're going to make some money that you never thought you could make, okay? Uber is going to potentially go to 97 this week because I see it overnight. And I see the stock honestly retesting 97 this week. That is a very, very nice case for the stock. As you see, the highest last week was 96. And since we have rate announcements, right, this can go to 97. And after we go to 97, we really, really need to break this level from July. This stock has been doubted. You cannot doubt the stock that has most of the market share. Compare Uber to Lyft. Compare Uber to any driver slash self-driving stock. I don't see any competition for Uber. I see Lyft as competition, sure, but they're small cap. The most of the market share is in this right here. And I'm taking this to 100 and beyond. And I'm going to have a smile on my face every time we go as low as 72, we go as low as 80, because I'm going to keep buying. If I have to hold this for a year, I'm going to hold this for a year and end up selling this at $120 a share. As y'all can see, I'm already up 4%, which is not bad. I want to load this up even more. Which is going to be soon, it's going to be soon that we have 10 shares in here, which don't be surprised if I do, guys, because I absolutely love Uber, and I see this as a long swing term play just with my shares. I'm not going to play options on Uber, okay? It's not as volatile, but just know that my place for this week is Lyft and Nvidia. Everything else I'm holding, okay? I'm going to hold Uber, I'm holding Walmart, I'm holding QQQ. Those are on separate platforms, all right? Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe. Mr. BuyTheDip is out. Let's make some money this week.